Welcome one and all. We are back here with another video. I know this one's a little bit different for today, but I had to end up making a mention of it. We got the big reveal for Spider-Man PS5. So of course I ran back to Spider-Man for the PS4. Had to end up running through it just for the enjoyment factor, but I wanted to share a couple small thoughts and feelings, as well as possibly list off some things that many people have a couple misconceptions about. The main one being understanding this new Miles Morales game. When it comes to the new game, I know there was a little bit of a miscommunication. For one, the specific companies ended up coming out and saying a couple different points, so I just want to clarify it out so that we're all on the same page. The new game that is coming out is an expansion, meaning that it is going to be its own game with previous ideas from the first game. However, in this specific instance, it is not a DLC. It is not an add-on to the current PS4 that is going to be transferred over. It's going to be its own standalone game. Is it going to be as big as Spider-Man PS5? That part we do not know yet. Hopefully we'll end up getting more answers as the days go by. But when it comes to overall topics, that was a really big, different discussion that was happening. So just to be clear, it is its own standalone game, but it is merely an expansion off of the first one. So the next part I did want to briefly touch on, and I think this is just ridiculous, guys. Come on, man. Like, Stan Lee would be turning over in his grave right now. This whole discussion that's happening online about the cops needing there to be some type of justice, etc., inside of an AI for cops that have nothing to actually pertain to the real world. Guys, come on. We need to back off of that for a minute when it comes to the actual game itself. Let the devs do their jobs to make another amazing product and end up delivering like we know they can.
These guys aren't trading baseball cards.
As of right now, it's really just us all trying to end up doing the same thing, but I think many people are really misconstruing a lot of details and are really worried about, call it random senseless events.
Especially back alley big pharma.
It's been a while since I have played. Ow. Not today. But wanted to at least bring that up to see what people thought and their, call it recommendations maybe for future games. I'm highly interested to see where they end up going with the new Miles game. I don't personally think it's going to be that big of an issue when it comes to any type of cop-related nonsense. I think that part was just people overreacting and maybe wanting to get a reaction dependent on what their personal belief was, which, again, don't agree with, but people are going to try to make that money if they can, right? Other than that, though, wanted to at least make the quick video and also end up saying I will probably end up doing a series on that one just to end up covering it. And it might be one of my first playthroughs on the channel, so let me know if you'd be interested in seeing that as well.
Pep in my step like halting an illegal
Hope everyone
drug
has
deal.
an amazing night. I wanted to just clarify those details, and you'll see more fighting game footage as well as individual playthrough games here in the future. I hope everyone has a good night. Bye-bye.